Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable and get ready for this FTL. But it's Friday, I know. I came up with a decision, and that decision was thus. I couldn't think of something on such short notice. Whoa!
Yippee!
Steel Brain there with 26 months. Thank you so very much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Today on Captain Kikoskia Tries Not to Explode in Space, Captain Kikoskia goes into space on his non-space day, once again holding his breath because his ship lacks O2. Hello everyone. Steel Brain, Tentretto, Cav here. Dark Tubes, Intrigue of the Evening, is Friend Computer alive? Yes. Yes it is. And, hang on. Let me, you can see that cloning vat is available. Are we safe to clone? Yes. You are absolutely safe to clone. It's also cheaper. It's much cheaper, so you can just unpick yourself and be available for cloning. So yes, as I was saying, the reason why I couldn't decide on something to do, and even if I had picked something, I'm not streaming next Friday because time of the year, so I'd only get one stream in and then we'd have a week gap. So I decided instead I'd do some FTL because I like FTL. FTL is a simple game to play, and we have something very special to play today. Very special. The Lanius B, a ship that some argue is one of the strongest ships in the game. Why? Look at what it has. Look at what it has. For a start, it has... Hello, Mr. Dark. No, there's no snow whatsoever. There is drizzle, however. And I can't watch on Wednesday, so this is a real treat for me. Well, welcome. Hi, am I feeling better? Yes, today is a decent day. Very decent day. I had Magic the Gathering cards turn up in the mail, and I've double-sleeved them. I don't have the whole deck here yet, but soon I will. Don't ask me how much it cost. Please don't ask me. Soon, yes indeed. But anyway, Lanius B. Perks. You've got Lanius Crew. Lanius Crew are really good. You also have an NG piloting the ship, and NG are a really good crew to have because they have one of the largest selections of blue events. Will you do some sort of debt reveal, or is this a mystery for the age? I mean, I've been talking about it on my Discord, but I mean, I can show you it when it's done. But anyway, also pretty good venting. You've got venting here, venting here, venting there, venting there. Plug for Discord detected. Yeah, I mean, that's true enough. That is technically a plug for my Discord. But anyway, there's also mind control as standard on this ship. There's also clone bay as standard on the ship. Down here to get comfortable and get ready. Indeed, you missed that part, Aolo, but greetings. And hello, Dalen. 9 months with Prime Gaming. Slug power. Slugs rule the galaxy. Hey, if we get a slug, slugs are good. But NGs are good too. Thank you very much. Also, you subbed with Amazon Prime, which means you have, or Twitch Prime rather, which means you have Amazon Prime. Free sub, which means you can spend that on anyone you like, including maybe me, if you like. I like the way the ship is designed. They've placed the cafeteria at the airlocks. I mean, yeah, but this crew isn't going to be doing much eating right now. Anyway. Also, boarding. This ship has boarding and 2 Lanius crew, and though they are here, in reality, you actually want them there so that you can board things and destroy with boarding. Also, emergency respirators to sell. Also, the best weapon in the game. Not even joking, this is a 1 power, Flak 1, that only takes 8 seconds to charge instead of 10. This weapon goes with everything. You can have this in any loadout and it works. And it has a tighter spread. Yes, it even has a tighter spread. It's just a better weapon. What are the downsides of the ship? No, we can't. You can't get any of them in that colour, I'm afraid, Alias. What are the downsides of the ship? I will tell you the downsides. Downside 1. We only have one slot for a system upgrade aside from backup battery. And ideally, I want it to be cloaking, because we need missile defense. We don't have missile defense. Oh, also, extra bonus, Lanius crew, you can board auto scouts and destroy them from the inside, which is really, really good. Anyway, downsides. You only have one slot for an upgrade. Downside number 2. You've only got 1 power in all of these. Now, 1 power in these is standard. 1 power in engines isn't. Downside number 3, and it's a subtle one, no sensors. This ship doesn't start with sensors even though it has mind control, which is an odd one. And downside 4 is that advanced flak is good, but it's not the greatest weapon. It's brilliant, but flak has downsides. You really want to get level 2 shields to protect the ship, and then work on getting a new weapon very quickly. Door upgrades are also pretty useful. But yes, this is a pretty good ship. It's a very good ship. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to be able to complete the run with it, because it's really dependent on finding a weapon, but this does mean that this is a weak system. You have to spend 40 scrap to upgrade it to level 2. Which is a shame. No, we don't keep Clone Bay powered. We only power Clone Bay when you need to. Kiko won with NGA. It's only a matter of time before he wins with the Lanius B. Oh! You haven't seen the Fed-C. Right, this ship is going to be called... They're the O2 bandits. They're after your O2. They're coming for your O2, everyone! Watch out! Also, I need some names. So we need to pick. Hey, it's Klauth! Klauth Warthog. Mr. Mega Harsey is the first, so hang on. Mr. Mega Harsey. And the third one. Oh, Old's not going to be happy if he's not a Lanius. He's not going to be happy. Oh, it's Arasorio! Oh, could he lose his crown? Could he lose his crown? This could happen. Also, Clone Bay does protect you from a lot of events. There are a couple of events that Clone Bay doesn't protect you from, and we've got to be careful of that. Also, fun fact, Medibot Dispersal doesn't work with Clone Bay. Do we think it's the end of Ultra? I mean, it could happen. We're going to be killing a lot of people. Probably not as many as on the Mantis B, but it could happen. It could absolutely happen. By the way, we really want a Zoltan shield bypass on my ship. Two Lanius. Really good at taking out the person in the missiles on the flagship. Really good at it. Well, I think we've talked about all we're going to talk about here. So let's go. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Well, I think it's time to do this. I also think it's time... I'm not actually going to do that. We don't actually need to do that right now, because we don't have an achievement to go for. So you go and now you figured out how the weakness of the Rebel Flagship. How many more? Well, these are all alternate realities, Alias. Every time we refight, it is an alternate reality that is doing battle with the Rebel Flagship. They just become increasingly more prepared, with more ships and more things. Also, we have just enough power to control everything. So right now, we actually can't depower the clone bay. We could actually. We could spend 10 power to get 5 extra dodge. Could do that. Ooh, there is a... It's better to go down here and get these jumps. Better to go there. Also, there's really no reason to have any of this area O2'd. If we fail, we just send a new ship, unless it's the green bean. Then we pretend we never sent it. Also gonna open up that area, this area, and this area. We can't see any of it because we don't have sensors. So, mental note, probably should get sensors at some point. So we want sensors, and we want cloaking, and we want backup battery. We also want a new weapon, and mind control is just going to be really useful. So I think down, over here, around here, jump around here for a bit, and see what we can find. Wait, that's a bad idea for Clouth. Don't open all the doors, just most of them. Well, actually, right now, Clouth has no training, so if Clouth died, it wouldn't matter. We don't want Clouth to die, though. We do want to keep Lanius as our boarding crew. That is something we absolutely want to do. We want to keep Lanius as our boarding crew, and as we get more people, we want to put them in the various systems. So right now we only have 10% dodge, which is kind of bad. A fun fact as well, if you board in a certain room and the O2 drains in it, they tend not to want to fight in it if there isn't a medbay. So you can just, like, board in the weapons, drive away the other person, use mind control as well. We don't need to worry about being above 20% O2, that's true, we did unlock that achievement last time. Amazingly, despite everything, we did unlock loss of cabin pressure. We got close a few times, but turning off the O2 when a hack happened tended to be our saviour. That's the thing that went well. Also, I wonder if Old Dragon's expecting there to be an FTL stream here. Probably not. Probably not. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward, when I decided to do this, I'm like, yes! We can get through all of the B variants, and then next week we can start on the C variants. We can do all the good ones, and then we can do the okay ones, and then we can do the 2 that are rubbish. No medbay? Nope, we have clone bay over here. We don't need medbay when you have clone bay. I'd probably start with my favourite C variant, the Slug C. Slug C is fun. I like the Slug C. Mind control is fun. I mean, I'm hoping not to have my crew die. Is this the one with anti-bio? No, it's the one with the chain laser. It's got chain laser, and it's got mind control and hacking. And a clone bay. Slug C is really good. Like, those are 2 fantastic systems. You only then need cloaking. It's one of the reasons, by the way, why the Crystal B is so good. Because it has cloaking. It has a super expensive system as standard. Of course, it doesn't start with any weapons, but with the large amount of crystal crew you have, it doesn't really need any weapons. This ship at least starts with a weapon. It's a good weapon. It's not got room to grow though, but we are probably going to keep the advanced flag for the entire run. Probably going to keep it for the whole thing. So they can just walk around. They are a little slower, these two. They are a little slower. Lanius are, I think, not full speed. Yeah, Lanius are a bit slower. Stealth Cruiser C, it's interesting. Having an overshield is intriguing, but I really want shields. With that one, you really want drone control, cloaking, and mind control. So then you have double missile defense. I'm being... FTL! Yes, indeed. I'm being reminded, by the way, of that run where we just didn't get cloaking. And I had to rely on ridiculously high dodge instead. That was a rough run. That was a rough run. But you know what? We pulled through. We still made it. We still did it. Will we do it this time, though? Even the best part about this being a boarding ship is if we find an auto scout, doesn't matter, we can still board. We can leave our boarders on board and let them die if we have to. Find a Zoltan ship? That's fine. We have this to deal with the shield. I mean, I'd rather have the bypass, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Also, you may have noticed that, Honk is there. Hey, Zenti. I'm alright. I'm good. I thought for Christmas we should have Honk. I don't expect many people to use it, considering we did it, but we also have Honk. Variety! It is the spice of life. Oh, nobody can use it. Hang on. Let me solve that. I know why, too. Did it! There we go. People can redeem Honk. We now have we did it and Honk. How are we going to honk in reply? I probably won't all the time. I'll just let you redeem Honk. And I'll comment on when there are lots of honks. Tiny Train World does have a good emote to work brilliantly with it, so... Is a goose car honk? A car honk? Or is it? It's typically a goose one. And that's not a rogue AI there. 18-month, 17-month streak. 2 days of FTL. It's someone's birthday. No, it's the I couldn't think of something in time, so we have this. But hey, this is good. Hello, and hello, Contessa. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to wait a tiny bit longer, and then we'll fly. You know where we're going. Down here, over here, round here. Yeah, we have the cloning vats. They're here. How nice, fun, clean run. Thought about the next game of stream after all C variants? Don't know! Got a while for that yet, because we have to beat the game with the Fed C and the Zoltan C. Have fun with those, people tell me. And I should know, I completed them on my non-stream FTL profile. Ouch! That was hard. Very hard. But that's not now. This is now, and now... we fly. No, I am not. Also, here's a ship we're gonna board. Hi. You go over there. We're just gonna fight you. We're gonna take some hits. Yeah, that's fine. We'll actually let that hit go through. There we go. And now we win! Because you're not going to fix that. And we're just going to go in here and you're going to run away to fix the O2 and then you're going to die. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. Excellent. You're going to take a while to heal. This is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We want to get some power into that clone bay pretty quickly. Ooh. Store we can sell our emergency respirators. Seems pretty good. I mean, that's 25. That's a life form scanner we don't want, but that's a long range scanner. We want that. There is literally no negotiation needed there. That is a brilliant exchange. Because now we know that's a sun. If only we had short-range scanners. So I see what you did there. We will aid the civilian ship. Hi. You're tricky. What about here? Gonna mind control you. There's a loss of O2 happening there. We're gonna take a hit here. Oh yeah, we don't have weapons right now. We don't have weapons. We don't have doors anymore either. It's fine. We're just gonna do this for the moment. Take a couple of hits. Into the shields. But now they don't have any O2 or any weapons. There's a fire going on. Please take care of that. Okay, you do that. Should be able to win this fight. I hope you can deal with that. Okay, don't deal with that. Instead, go fix that. Actually, oh, you're dead. Okay, little unfortunate. Get back here. Fix that for me, please. I couldn't vent the room because the doors were broken. Like, that was not a possibility. Now I can vent the room. I'm going to take some damage. This is fine. And we win! No more life signs detected on the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. They give you some stuff. Okay, what we're going to do is just vent the whole ship. That'll do it. We're also upgrading our shields. It's fine. Only a couple of points of hull lost. We need a little more power, but this should be fine. You two are not doing great on health. Fun fact, by the way, can't heal them because we have no way to kill them because lack of O2 does not hurt them. We don't have, by the way, a way to get these shields online yet, unless we don't attack with our weapons, which we might actually not do at some points. Sounds like they're beatboxing, oh dear. Right, let's close some doors. Close some doors, get these areas oxygenated. Can you have medbay and clone bay at the same time? Nope, they overwrite each other. It is not possible. Okay, sun. Automated scout. Right. Board. Get that right now. Do that, do that. Actually, do that, do that, do that. Right, we're going to get some experience. In fact, we're definitely going to get some experience. Because we're going to do that. And now we're fine. There we go. Just destroy these. We have a level 2 shield. You have fighting experience. Eventually the fire's going to hit, and it probably won't hit anything dangerous. No, we have no engines anymore. This is fine. Now we have you leave. No. Hang on. Go there. Cancel that. Have you leave. Let me blow it up. Does the O2 have... We do have the O2 achievement. Yes, we do. Can't leave yet. We don't have O2. Close these doors again. Actually, close the doors. Open the doors that matter. That's better. Faster way of doing this. Yeah, without the O2 achievement, we couldn't play Lanius B. Yep, a year's supply and a half of quality Kiko entertainment. Glad to support you, Kiko. Do I get a new paper cup model now? For a year, yes. For a year and a half, not so sure. You don't have the Void Cup, though. Oh, no, you do. Void Cup. Void Cup is what you get. You do get Void Cup. That's what you get. Also, here's a ship. We will intervene to defend this outpost. It has a boarding drone of some variety. This is unfortunate. And an opportunity. Oh no, it's just hacking. That is not something we have to worry about. Right, board in O2, I suppose. I mean, we're going to lose our crew. This is inevitable. They're going to die. We can't mind control because it's been hacked. It's fine, though. They can't hurt us. They literally cannot hurt us. We can hurt them, though. Oh, you've been mind controlled. Fortunately, you are not good enough to actually do any damage. That's alright, they're not good enough to actually do anything really bad. They can mind control us, they hack our mind control, which activates it on us. Hello! Now we're gonna win! Because the O2 loss is really gonna get bad, and then you're all gonna die. I mean, if you don't want to come in here, that's fine. No. If you don't want to come in here and defend your O2, we'll just stand here and let you suffocate. They really are not intent on defending their O2. By the way, they're dead now. Yep. Go in there. No, go. Oh, there we go. Yay! With a crew dead, you quickly salvage what you can. Those pompous jerks expected free service because they defeated the Federation. Take this for your help. Excellent. Distress signal. We go... power. So that I can now have that. We're okay otherwise for now. We need to save one more scrap. One more scrap to get a level 2 clone bay. We shall demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to fight? Well, that's a little unfortunate. They can't hurt us, though. Go do that, please. Just gotta... Ah! Okay, that's fine. You're going in. Oh, dear! Hang on. You're dying. No, thank you. There we go. They're not going to escape, at least. Whew! Unfortunate. Okay. Not going to be able to escape while that's happening. See if I can deal a little more damage to this. Can't. Okay. Go in. Kill you. Now you're not doing that. Can destroy this again. Hello, Tack. I hope you're good. I may have already said that. If I did, I apologize. But, you're not escaping while this is happening. Right. Are you going to fight us now? Yes, you are. And you're dead. Ooh, with the crew dead, you search the ship, you find a military-grade weapon, and take what looks most useful. Cool. And yes, destroying rooms does give you more melee experience. That is always a good thing. You know what else is a good thing? That here. We could get that weapon online, but actually right now, we actually do want that weapon online. Let's get that weapon online. That was a good find. Ooh. Okay, not something terrible. Aha! A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Lock onto their life signs with your teleporter. You beam the Federation crew aboard. One gladly joins your crew. The rest wait to be dropped off at the nearest station. Hello, you! Also, high point of power so we can get the Ion Blast online. We've got our person on weapons. You are now the Repair Mantis. He's also the we have to roll for him Mantis. What is his name? Let's find out. This is when he's Old Dragon, and Old Dragon gets sad. A little late, what did I miss? Well, we're partway through Sector 1. I just need someone to roll the pick. I've got some mods here. Thank you. Shadow Derpy, welcome. So, now we have a weapon. Next, we need to get that level 2 online. You're in! That you are in. You're the boarding Lanius. We shall hail them and offer assistance. We shall offer to beam them aboard our ship. They reluctantly agree. Once aboard, you watch as their ship crashes against a massive rock. They thank you, but say, I don't know what we'll do without our ship. As the captain, I feel obligated to help you on your mission. Hi, Kozor. Let's have 2 people! And that's Solarian Storm. Yeah, crashed into a massive rock, and they gave us a rock. Awesome. That is a sun. I mean, we could do a sun. Let's do a sun. What is it? It's a rock ship. Well, we don't care about a rock ship. Hi. Go away. Actually, no. Help us out. Now they have no shields. And the missile's offline. And now you're dead. Oh, no, not dead yet. Still not dead. No. I don't know where the fire is. Okay, there's fire everywhere. There you are! Okay, where's our fire? Not there. Oh! There it is. Don't have to worry about that. That's fine. We go here, because there is a ship here. Hank. Oh! That ship's a little dangerous. But we have the ability to deal with it. Because we have Ion Blast. There we go. And in we go. You go do stuff. Ow! Right in the O2. Go deal with that, please. There we go. Oh, Ion there does nothing. Oh, oh! Point the weapons. But we've dealt with that. Manta's running the speed of... Oh, where's the fire? I mean, it's a good speed to run. We're just going to take out these weapons. That's a lot of fuel, but also no. Hey, you repaired the shields. Nice work, you repaired the shields. That should really slow down there. Oh, wait, no, it won't. That was a worse deal. But, you know, we tried. Actually, no, you go fix that. Repair Mantis feels underutilized. Well, I'm sorry, but not every time is a Repair Mantis day. We took 10 points of hull damage. It's to be expected. Really, I shouldn't be boarding in the weapons. We got a repair rock. We did. He does rocket it. In fact, we have 5 crew in Sector 1. That's really good. We need more crew, though. We need to get 3 more crew. There we go. The hell what you did there? Oh, well, that was intentional. Can't sell anything, so next sector. Mantis board us. But we counter-boarding pretty well. Let's go in Mantis. We're absolutely going Mantis. 2 scrap off. Well, we're not going to be 2 scrap off for long, are we? We will aid the civilian ship. We will board in their shields. And then we shall mind control. Okay, we took out their... 2 damage is fine. Okay, you're gonna probably kill one of us. You're probably gonna kill both of us, actually. Hang on. Oh? Please don't repair that. I should go and perish here. Have you board, and you can finish this off. Oh, where are you going? What are Sector 3 options then? Don't know. Haven't got there yet. Stop it. Thank you. Aid the civilian. Attempt to contact the civilian ship. More stuff. Not gonna say no to free stuff. Right. Doors. Doors, yeah, absolutely doors. Another store there. Ooh, we can go down here instead. We're not going there. We need 1 more scrap so that we can do stuff there. Let's actually do this. Now we have level 2 doors. People can't run around so much. Okay, what's going on here? Ain't that civilian ship? Thought you could check in advance? Only to the next sector. You can't. You can only see the colours. You don't actually know what's there. Hello. Okay, you just start fighting there. Ow! You have no weapons anymore! Now we're doing a lot better here because you are going to run out of air and flee. And I'm going to move here, kill you, and you. There we go. Civilian ship. Welcome aboard, sir! You're our shields person! And I'm not going to put points in that right now. And we have Sleeping Dragon. Welcome! Sleeping Dragon 5. We're having a pretty good run of luck here. A very good run of luck. Can't stop now, though. This is Mantis country. Boarding crew, however, seen better days. This ship can't hurt us. So we can absolutely get them killed here. And then get them regenerated. And just, you know, practice our firing for a bit. This is fine. This is a good ship. I mean, it can't hurt us. Absolutely can't hurt us now. Now it's 3 against 2. And now there's no O2. There we go. Tend to do what? Have luck just like anyone else? Not bad. We have 80 scrap, which is good for a store. Also, gotta make sure, yep, you're there. Excellent. Jinx it? Nah. I have luck the same as anyone else. You're just watching as I'm playing, so you'll attribute anything bad when I say something good as jinxing it. Okay, we can't get you. Sensors are here. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, that's good. That's another flak. But do I want 2? That's a silly question. Of course I want 2. Of course I want 2. We could even easily build into it by just getting like 1 more power. This is a non-decision. When we get 1 more weapon power, we get a flak online, and we have 2 flak. What happens if we get 2 ship upgrades twice? You get it converted into scrap if it's exactly the same upgrade. Ah! This ship might be a bit more of a problem. I mean, it can't hurt us. You want flak more than sensors? Yeah. Okay, you're there. You are there. Ah, only 1 border. Ah, you're gone now. Right. And now no medbay. Guess where we're boarding? Medbay. Then he gives the flagship a lot of flak with the true flagship. I mean, why not? Ooh, you fixed that quickly. I feel like you have a... Ooh. Boarding now. Hi! You're there, are you? It's fine. You're gonna fight each other for a bit. You boarded with the NG! I feel like that was a decision. Look out! Boarding NG! It's okay, boarding NG's dead. Also, note they're level 2 doors. Because they have a door system. Fight you for a bit. You're gonna run over and die as well. And we win! Okay. We are going to upgrade this. We don't have the power to get it working yet. We are upgrading it. We are upgrading it. I really want Clone Bay 2. That's what I really want. We are going to send our rock crew member to prevent a riot. Thanks for the 10 scrap. That's really good, actually. Because it gives me just enough power to flaconate. We still need a bit more power. But... okay, here's an opportunity. You're gonna board me. Where? There! Oh yeah! Okay, we're gonna go there now. Right, I need to actually hit these weapons. Okay, we can't board right now. Little unfortunate. Right, go there, right. Ah, oops. My bad. Fix that for me, please. Also, just keep flacking that. Actually, just blow it up. We don't even need to board you. Would have liked to have, but no boarding there. That, by the way, is the power of flak. Ooh. Maybe the flagship is made out of the things you get along the way. I don't know. Maybe it is. This ship can't hurt me. Board it and then blow it up. I mean, I'd rather not. Like, I'd rather not. I'd rather fight this person and, oh no! Oh, you won. No, just do that for a bit. If someone made a ship with 4 flags as the default weapon, it'd be terribly overpowered. It's not gonna matter because there's no power to the engines right now. There is now though. Right. We are first. We're gonna wait for mind control to be active. Casual B, but with 4 advanced flags. Yeah. If Casual B had 4 advanced flags, it would be horrendously broken, because 4 advanced flags can literally win you the game. Like, you don't need any other weapons if you have 4 advanced flags. That is 4 flag 1s, that is 12 damage. You will just win every fight you're in, without fail. Okay, didn't hit the right thing there. Now you're going to eventually start dying because O2's going to drain. Yep. And you're gonna do this. And you will eventually die too. And you'll both go there. Destroy that. You're gonna fix up that, which isn't gonna do anything. Hello. You're gonna run in a moment. Or you're not. Now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it, eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Okay. Alright. You're now the engine person. And that's Old Dragon! Oh, Old Dragon's gonna be sad. He's the engines person. Well, there we go! Old Dragon is back! In human form! Also, you're on doors, sir. You are on doors. Also, we should probably get sensors at some point, but not just yet. We're going here, there, okay. He's here to witness his record being broken, or sabotage it. I hope he doesn't sabotage it. We really need okay. Attempt to download. Oh no, it went wrong! Go there, please. That missile's gonna hit us. I'm fine, thank you. Oh. Yep, missile hit us, but missile's gone now. And we can take out the missiles now. You need any experience? No, you're all pretty much full. Clonk, 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 clonk. You better get out of there. That ship's about to go boom. Like, literally about to go boom. Okay, soon about to go boom. Then we can get our level 2, clone bay. Come back towards this ion blast. Yep, you can win the game by smashing junk into their face. It's a pretty neat looking ship, yeah. It's very neat. Okay, now we're doing a bit better. Oh, I hope I've not messed things up. We'll find out. We are totally going to aid the civilian ship. It has no things I worry about. Like, literally, nothing I'm worried about. Hi. You go over there, please. I think it's only got 2 crew. But I know it's only got 2 crew. Would you like to come fight me? Nope. Didn't think so. Hello. Yeah, this is a victory. You're gonna run, and we're gonna follow you into here, and then you're gonna die. Contact the civilian ship. More stuff as a reward. Excellent. Right. Oh no. Oh. That is unfortunate. Right. So, this is going to hurt. Right, this ship is dangerous, as you can quite plainly see. We're just trying to get out of here. They're not going to board us, so we're not going to board them either. We're entirely in survival mode. The good news is their weapons aren't that dangerous. And we just dealt with their weapons. We're not boarding them. We're not boarding them. We're hoping this misses. 25% chance it won't miss, probably. Okay, that's fine. Don't care about that. That's a non-event room. 3 points of damage. We can deal with that. In fact, we're probably going to have to blow this up. Yep. We're actually going to get that point of fuel. We must jump away. We are going to jump away. Mantis homeworlds, Zoltan homeworlds. Mantis homeworlds, actually. That's what we're doing. We're going Mantis. Because we have everything we need for Kazakh. Our ship is not looking that great right now, but you know, we can deal with that. We just need to not take damage anymore. And to be fair, we have a decent thing to make us do that. It's cool we have more power now. We have a little more dodge. Alright, let's go. Just need to get one repair. That's a terrible deal. Right, go there, go there, go there. Okay, this could be Kazakh. It won't be Kazakh, but it could be. It's not Kazakh. Okay. Let's take out those weapons first. Actually, let's wait. Fire these in tandem. Take out the weapons a little bit. Okay, that's a good miss. Then... okay! In we go! You do that. Keep targeting those weapons. Oh no, the nanobots would be terrible because you need a medbay for that. Like, they are completely useless without the medbay. They're trying to escape. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, about that running away. You're not running. Yeah, running's not happening. At all. And that's why. Could go 1, 2, 3. That's actually better. Kazakh is indeed the Mantis pirate guy. Oh, rebels have been patrolling this region. As soon as you arrive, they begin their assault. That is not a ship I'm worried about, because we're very likely to get through and damage the flak before they can do anything. Case in point. Yep, flak's down. Board. Hello. You're going to help us. You're going to help us a lot. Flak duel. The winner is us. Because they can't deal with this. Like at all. Do we have a clone bank at least? I mean, we have clones. Deal with you. Deal with you. And deal with you. And you're just like, nope, I'm not going in there. Ooh. With no crew to stop you, you install it onto your own ship. That's a deal. That is a deal right there. Would you play a team-based version of FTL? No. I don't think it would work as a team game. Intruders! I mean, sure. If you want to die. They're at the doors! Yep, they are. And they're about to die. Yep, now they're running in to get into here. And now they're dead. I don't know, Tiny Train. Haven't really put much thought into it. Honestly. Haven't put much thought into it. Now we go to the store, and we probably don't upgrade our weapons. We do repair, though. Sensors are there. Well, first thing we do is fix. Honestly, I think fix and sensors is probably fine. We buy sensors. There's nothing else we need here. Now we can see! I honestly think having sensors is pretty important. Now, we start seeing if we can find Kazakh. Nope, they found us at last! Prepare to die! I mean, you can hurt us. Right, it's gonna be like that, is it? Still going? Might have to fight you for a bit. Okay. Oh! Now we can get a final person that can actually do something! This might be a ship we actually don't board. This might be a ship we don't board. Purely because of the very annoying borders. Also, I don't... No, there it is! I'm not boarding you! Nope. Okay, you're now powered down. I'm just going for the kill. Too much hassle to board this one. Too much hassle. Got a decent amount of reward anyway. Store there. Don't think I want the store. No, actually. Not right now. Right now I want to upgrade into another weapon. I want to upgrade into another weapon. So now we have 3 weapons. Not a lot of much else, but we do have weapons. I'm going to go down here. Our Osorio is in deep trouble. Download the data stores. Nope! In you go! This ship can hurt us. Not anymore. But it could. It could hurt us. Yeah, you're good. You don't need to do anything else. The advanced flak is, Lash Blade, a 8-second firing, tighter spread, 1 power flak. It's arguably better. It's just better. Better at everything. Could go there and there. Kazakh is rarely at a sun or an asteroid field. Is he? I don't think Kazakh is. What about the store? Backup batteries there. I want that. Ooh. I wish I could get that. But I can't. Which space boat is this? The Lanius B. I can't get that. Instead, I will just get backup battery. Backup battery. A little bit of fuel. It's too much. It's fine. Okay. Kazakh. Nope, not Kazakh. Big missile, though. Not a fan of your big missile. Before I board, I'm taking that out. Absolutely. Hey, that's a good start. Right, then we take out that healing. There we go. Oh! Enemy mind control. Right now. Oh, that's perfect! The mantis are fighting each other, and there's a fire in there. Okay, you two are gonna fight to the death there. You're gonna die in this room. Or that room. I mean, it doesn't matter which room you're in at this point. Yay! We didn't die, though. Let's get off that ship before it blows up. Okay, 29 scrap. This may backfire? Nah, it was alright. It was ultimately okay. Sadly, we got no Kazakh. We will investigate this battlefield, though. Hey! Free stuff. I'll not say no to free stuff. Will, however, save my scrap. Oh. We're going Zoltan. We're going Zoltan because the alternative is a bunch of purple sectors. And a forced store is our first jump, so good thing I saved my scrap. What do we got? DNA backup, stealth weapons, advanced FTL. I mean, backup DNA bank is pretty useful. Backup DNA bank is useful. I think I'd buy it. I'm buying it. It's just such a good failsafe, considering our setup. It's just a really good failsafe. Right, what do we have? Okay, 2 shield ship. It's got a lot of firepower. I don't like that. I don't like its firepower. We don't have much dodge. Get more dodge. Deal. With the firepower first. There we go. Firepower has been... Oh! Oh! Okay, board. Mind control. Big fight in here? Excellent. Works to our favour. Good. You're now going to run over there and die. And we get 41 scrap. Fantastic. Let's actually get some more power. More power is going to be very useful. Also, getting level 2 piloting, because there are nebulas in our future and we want to use them as well. It just seems like a very good plan. We only have 4 power into our weapon system right now. You can jump to there. We're okay for the moment. Weapon system's okay. Nothing! Ooh, double ship. That's nice. You need the pilot upgrade for nebulas, because there are a couple of events we're having... There's one event in particular where having improved piloting means that you can search around a place and have no risk of losing people. Also, this ship has Clone Bay. And that mantis is just dead. Like, not even joking. That mantis is just very dead. Yo, took out the majority of their dangerous weapons. Next we take out the Clone Bay and we board. Nope. We'll board you though. In the... Nope, not there! Not there! Not boarding there! That seems like a bad place to board. think you've got that under control. Have you? Oh no, you don't have that under control. We win though. Didn't think a Zoltan and a Mantis would be able to get that under control. Get out of there. Right. Decent amount of scrap. Store there. We can go there, 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 and then jump around some nebula for a bit, actually. Yeah, it probably will. It probably will explode. We should start thinking about... We're in sector 4. We should start thinking about saving for level... Okay, you can jump from there to there. Start saving up for level 3 shields. Ah! Oh! Oh no. Okay, we can board. That's a weapon. Okay, get out. Fortunately, it's a slow-firing weapon. Oh, there's a fire there. Just fight here for a bit. You're dead. Not a problem. Oh, need to take out that med bay. Oh! That killed him! Excellent! That wasn't what I was anticipating would happen, but that did the trick. Welcome back. Wasn't expecting that to do so well. It was under control. Just the fire had the crew under the control instead of the other way around. That's true. I mean, it worked. I'm not going to say no to things working. Hey, it's another ship. Oh boy, it's more Zoltan. This one's actually more dangerous than the last one because it's got a weapon that fires faster. Okay. Let's get a little bit more dodge into that system. Okay, we can board right now. There are only 2 of you. Oh! Okay. You go deal with that. Still bad. Oh dear. We're gonna get hit by that again, aren't we? Yes, we are! Okay, at least it only hit something that was already damaged. You go run. That's fine. We won. Get out. Go there, please. Fix that O2. Advantage of Lanius. O2. Yeah, it's okay. We got this. The Lanius repair crew is on it. They can fix the O2. They don't need O2. It's okay, we got time. See? It's all fine. Everything's fine. Took a little bit of hull damage there. That part wasn't fine, but everything else, fine. Okay, we have enough power, scrap rather, to upgrade our systems. But we don't have enough power to actually power the level 3 shields yet. Not yet. Soon, though, we'll have enough power. Nah, let's not wait. Promise to help. We'll remotely fix. Now I have enough power to get level 3 shields. We can even squeeze in some nebula jumps. And we will actually wait for O2 to come back for the nebula jumps. Sadly, if you miss Rotaraneg, that doesn't work out for you. There's a big amount of infinite nothing if you miss the ship. We don't want to miss the ship. wish I had level 202. This would be much faster. That's probably enough. This is when that's not enough. Okay. No! Bye, Great Eye! We're not missing you! Ah, but you see, Ghidorah, Federation laws dictate that you cannot clone someone who is alive. And as the Lanius don't need O2, floating around in space isn't going to kill them. So, ooh, 1, 2... We could get all these nebula jumps. That's terrible. But I can help you, come back! No! These ones are! I couldn't tell you, Pearl Monaghan. I mean, if Convoy came out later, wouldn't it be argued that Convoy is like FTL? Oh yeah, sorry, you're right, yeah. But, you're right in your statement, but I don't know. I've never played Convoy. So, we could board. We're not going to. We don't need to right now. Especially considering we just entirely invalidated their dangerous threats. They aren't dangerous anymore. And now they're dead. Blink. I'll take that scrap. I'll also take this scrap. Ooh! This ship, a little more worrying. Right. Let's get the weapons. Like that. Excellent. There's also a breach. Next. No! That was not what I intended. It's okay. We'll try again! Gotta wait a little longer. Like so! There we go! Now we can board! Hey, what you doing? Fixing the ship? Don't do that. It's silly. You don't want to fix a ship. Yeah, fight each other for a bit. That seems good. Is anyone left? Oh, you're there! Hi! These guys have a lot of health, but you know what they don't have? The ability to survive without O2. So move into this room, and then you'll die. And we'll get Sem! Now that their ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it, you find a crew member! Hey Sem, you're our final crew member. Great to have you, and it's G-Volt! You're on sensors! I'm actually glad that we have, no, not you. We have, someone, who can fight on the sensors. That's our 8 crew! We got them all! It's fine. I think it'd be a little too powerful, this ship, if it had a 4. If it had a 4-slot teleporter, this would be the greatest ship in the whole game. Like, there would be no ship that compared. Also, rebel controlled. We only have 7 fuel. That area was actually kind of bad for fuel. We're gonna go down and fight the ship. This ship has no healing. Huh. Alright. Fight. Now we have to watch out, because this ship does have a problem. And that problem is that it has a defense drone Mark II. We did, however, manage to cause a fire, which is absolutely fantastic. This pretty much means we're gonna win. Okay, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna fight you like this. And then I'm just gonna... Yo! That's another heavy laser! We can upgrade into that right now! Apologies for that, look off. Oh my word, this is a great weapon system for only 6 power. Five power actually. The other day during Crystal Ship Run I had the chance of literally one of every race in my crew, but I would have had to give up one of my 2 boarding crew. Yeah, to turn it down, that makes sense. We're actually low on fuel. At the final loadout, I mean it's a good loadout. I'm not necessarily saying it's a final loadout, but it's good. Also, we're really low on fuel. It will aid the civilian ship. This is an easy aid. Okay, it's not necessarily easy. You have that. Okay, that's a concern. Let me board. Let me board. Let me board. Let me board. Thank you. Deal with it. Deal with it now. Okay, ions down. We're safe. Ish. No, we're not safe. We're mostly safe. Okay. 1 point of hull damage is fine. Go do some fixing. We could. We have mind control and teleport. This is true. Hey, Repair Mantis is getting it done. He's getting it done. Okay, now that you've done that... Oh, no, no, that's, let's say we can do shields. Nope, that's, backup. Well done. Okay, now take out those shields. Because you can't come back while the, thing... Oxygen in the teleporter room? We don't need oxygen in the teleporter room. I just put it there anyway. Okay, that's fine. Now we blast it to pieces. Actually, we just do this. Ow, I wanted that to finish it off. We can go pew pew pew, though. That's a lot of pew pew. Contact the civilian ship. Lots of scrap. Right, do we have a store? No store. Really worried about the no store. Really worried about the no store. Go here. We can attack to get to the sensor station. Oh! Oh, I have regrets. I have so many regrets right now. This is so bad. Oh! Oh! 1 point of damage there is fine. Hurt it, hurt it, hurt it harder. Okay, get out of there right now. Okay, that's fine. No, it isn't. A little bit of damage. We can deal with that. Right. Keep shooting that. Sometimes a win has too high a cost. Like huge amounts of hull damage. There we go. We're safe now. We're safe now. Finally. Let's deal with that cloaking device. Oh. Get off that ship before it explodes. Ten hull. This is fine. Oh. Okay. Where the store is there. Okay. Can I get there? 1, 2... Yes. But I'm probably gonna die getting there. 1, 2, 3. I can get there. I've got to get there. Actually, I have plenty of time. I could linger a little bit. I mean, if I go there, it's half the time in the nebula. Okay, I have a plan. We don't have mind control for this fight. Well, that was foolish of me. Okay, go fix this, please. Actually, we're not going to be boarding right away anyway, so you go fix. Oh, my. Right. Step 1 is we're dealing with that. I'm probably getting missiled. Oh, that's a miss. Big fan of the miss. Okay, that didn't turn off that, which is a shame. Kinda hoping it would. Oh, you have a repair drone. Not a fan of that. Another miss! Hey, that's good. Right, now we board. Board here. Do that. I control you. And... oh, no, no. Oh, oh. Oh, dear. Get out the room. Oh! Don't accept surrender. There's no O2 in there anyway. Okay. We're good. We're good. There's a fire in the weapons room, the clone bay. Yeah, you can do that. By all means. You just keep giving my shield guy all the XP he could possibly want. Not kidding. This is getting him to max level. Well, you could do that. 4, 5, 6. Oh. No. 6, 7. No. 7, 8, 9. Oh. And there we go. Very close. But we didn't get hit by another missile. We got more fuel. Okay, we got some more fuel. This gives us a bit of breathing room. 2 fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that. Okay. Let's see how we are after this jump. Okay, we can now look around and mess around and do all sorts of stuff. We got 7 billion fuel! Yay! 7 billion fuel! I'm happy about that. Let's go get ourselves blown up here. Nope, this is fine. Not worried about this ship. Really not worried about this ship. If you run out of fuel, you just sort of are left adrift. You can either have your distress beacon on or not, and you wait for somebody to come and help you. Or try and kill you. One or the other, really. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was another miss! Oh, we are so lucky with our misses right now. Also, get out of there, this ship's about to explode. We only took a couple of totally useless drone parts. Saving up for cloaking. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing right now. We go here, we go there, we jump up. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing here, Dark Jade. Ooh, that's a big, nasty ship. We're going to reject their proposal. We overcome that crew member easily. This ship can hurt us. In theory. Yeah, I do wonder if it was just game... No, it's not game over. No, no, no. It just, isn't great. Right, what we do... do this. And that. Do a lot of damage to your weapons. No, we will not accept your surrender. I mean, if you manage to put this all out, it's gonna be great. Take out the drone system? Nah, don't need to do that. We can kill them fast enough that it won't matter. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There we go. Take out the people system. Yeah, I mean, I did. People system is gone. Right, we go there, here. We backtrack a jump. We then go to this jump. Scary. Oh! Stop that. We're actually gonna shoot this ship first. Wait. Like that. Don't need to board this one, only need to blow it up. And we win. This is a powerful weapon system. And hopefully we're about to get cloaking to make it even better. However, that is just as good. That is Zoltan Shield Bypass. We're taking that. Okay, next sector. Civilian. What does it do? It allows you to bypass Zoltan shields, so we can teleport into ships that have Zoltan shields. If that has cloaking, what do I sell for it? It's a 2-jump. Nah, it's rubbish. If we go there, we then have to jump back, and then there. No, we leave it. We leave that store. We go over here and find a ship. We attack to get to the station, and we're just gonna board, honestly. By the way, you're at max. You're at max. You're at max. And my crew is at max. Max everything. Oh no, except you. Now you're at max. Oh dear. Unbeknownst to our heroes, all remaining cloaking units in the galaxy have been shipped to this one. Very badly located sector. It's probably not the case. We'll be fine. I mean, it is a civilian sector. They are slowly getting overrun, so makes sense. Okay, get off there. We've done all we need to here. Oh, that we have. Kapow! Investigate the station. I mean, it's good to sell. Ion Storm. Let's go. This is why I got level 2 piloting. For the person that asked way earlier. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. If you don't have piloting advanced, you have to either avoid or manually search the wreckage. Manually searching the wreckage means that you have a chance of losing someone. If you have Clone Bay, it's not so bad. We can just find a free weapon. And carry on our merry way. And find this ship that has this. You're fighting each other? No thanks. We want to board here. Do we? Let's have you board here. And start shooting that. Put a bit of that into dodge. There we go. Now they can't dodge. Which means that we can just take everything out. Sometimes they just have weak piloting. Like that one right there. Also, who is mind controlled? You're mind controlled. No, thank you. And now we win. You maybe want some slightly stronger weapons here? Warlord achievement? Is that because we've taken out 1,000 ships? Okay, we have ooh. There's a couple of stores about. Merry Flakmas. Okay, we need to genuinely start spending some of our scrap, but really, do we need to spend it right now? Probably not. What do we definitely want? We definitely want a bit more of this, we definitely want a bit more of that. We want a bit more dodge. We definitely want a bit more dodge. If nothing else, you want dodge. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. You only have 4 people. I mean, okay. We're gonna fight in here. There's nobody actually protecting the weapons now. Case in point, there's no one protecting the weapon. Shields at level 4. We've got to go to a store and find cloaking first. We want cloaking. I mean, now we can just pick them off one at a time. Like so. Oh, no, you're gonna run. And then he never found cloaking. And if I didn't, then I'll just have a ship with absolutely fantastic... Okay. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. I like how they were powering up their FTL to try and flee when they were all dead. Right, distress over here, bounce around here. Yeah, this is good. I'll tell you what, if this store doesn't have cloaking, we will send our rock crew member to calm down those riots. We have 300 scrap. And this ship, that's kind of scary. It has a ton of pirates. It's got no... Okay. Okay. You're gonna do that. You two just... Okay, you just fight each other for a little while. I can buy anything I want, but if it's not there, I can't buy it. Also, have fun dealing with that. Yeah, have fun dealing with that. Oh. Nope. Now we board. Now we board. Foolish pirates leaving home without any kind of healthcare systems, yeah. Also, you have fun killing me now. It's alright. We have a ship that kind of specializes in situations where our crew might die. Don't know where you're going. Contact the settlement. More stuff! 376 scrap. Big ship, another slaver. This one has a little bit of a nastier crew complement. Because it's got weaponry, and it's got medbay. But that's okay. We have fast-firing weapons. No, don't fire yet. Now fire. Oh look, your weapons are down. Fun fact, it's not the only thing that's about to be down. That's also down. Don't need you, I'm afraid. Surrender is not an option. Oh dear. Yeah, we've absolutely done a thing here. So long, Lashblade. So long. Great to have you here. I do want to try and take this ship down without a fight. Without, losing people. Yeah, you're not gonna put that out. I'm just throwing that out there. You're not gonna put that out. Bye. Now it's a fight that's in our favour. You're gonna then run over here. We're gonna sort of stand here for a bit. And destroy the O2, which isn't going to do anything, and then you're going to die. No life signs, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's sad, but we didn't need... Okay, we have 400 odd scrap, but I've still got to wait. Okay, we did take a little bit of shield damage. Ooh, oh, we will reject their toll. We'll reject their toll because we can just board. We can just board. However, it's not the best ship to just board, is it? I kind of want to deal with something. Okay. Now. To be fair, we're right by a store. We can afford to take a little bit of damage. I don't want to. We can afford to. Okay, that's ions, but it's bad. Oh! It's fine. It's only heavy laser. Right, we go back there for me. Oh! Alright, fine. You're making this awkward, are you? Fine, you don't have a burst laser now. Okay, that's fixed. Next thing we do, blast their medbay. Now we don't have a medbay, and that's when we board. In the room with no O2. Use a crew member. This is fine. Okay, don't surrender. Oh, okay. Wait for our crew to come back. Actually, put some more power into it. Ah! We got that back online. No. Okay, that's no longer online. You're back. Let's deal with this. Board. Oh, you got it back online. That's okay, though. There's no O2. This is a problem. Kill him quickly. Okay, dead. Dead. Don't know why you're being silly here. You're also dead! I really don't know why you didn't run to the medbay when you could, but you didn't. Now we go to the store with 511 scrap. You don't have cloaking. Really? You don't have it? Okay. What do you have? You have hull. have fuel. I have things to sell you. Keeping that, actually. No, I don't, but I'm not honestly bothered about getting it. What I'm going to do is go here, up, and then... Do I have 4 jumps? 1, 2, 3... I think I have 4 jumps. Repair a little bit of damage. 1, 2... Yeah, I can do that. I can go to the other store. Okay. There you are. I can sell this now. Indeed. Right, 300 odd scrap. What are we upgrading into? What are we upgrading into? Do we need better weapons? Like, we could upgrade one of the heavy lasers, just get all You really think we don't need anything else other than just power? Is this really a ship-winning weapon system? Can we win with this? Advanced flak heavy lasers? We can win with these weapons, not ideal since we don't have hacking. 4th shield bubble, mind control, cloak, teleport power. I would say keep the weapons. I'm not going to sell the weapons. It's not ideal. Maybe more power upgrade? I mean, we need power. This is absolutely a thing we need. I mean, we could just get level 4 shields right now. Level 3 cloaking means it lasts longer. We could just get level 4 shields right now. And this here, that there. And honestly, that... Like, we have a whole... extra sector after this. Oh, just in time too. Investigate that battlefield and find some free stuff. And upgrade our O2, because we're going to need to eventually anyway. So we have level 4 shields in Sector 6. We have a whole extra sector, rebel-controlled, to get scrap to power everything up. I'm a little worried about this weapon system. And the game's going, by the way, would you like shipping counters? And I'm like, okay. Actually... No, go here. Yeah, definitely go there. Missiles down. The ship actually can't hurt us now. Can't hurt us now. Sector 7 and 8 appear to have larger scrap rewards. They do, yeah. These scrap rewards have a sliding scale of getting better. They get better as time goes on. They absolutely get better. Oh no, not our dodge! We're not worried about our dodge right now. Don't think you need to be there anymore. Kapow! Victory. Right. We don't know if there's a store anywhere. That's an electromagnetic field we are staying well away from. Okay. Something to note is we need to go that way up. Or this way. 65 one account is pretty good. Yep. We will approach that station. This ship is not dangerous at all. Electromagic? Electromagic sounds awesome. Electromagnetic? Not so much. There we go. No dodge. That Zoltan bypass, by the... Ooh, that helmet beam. That Zoltan bypass, by the way, gonna be good. Sector 3, third phase, be very good. Iron pulses do electromagic tricks. They make your shield. They don't always make your shields disappear. Sometimes they do other things, like make your weapons power down, or your O2 fail, or something else equally amusing. As it stands, it does it equally, though. It does it for your opponent, too. We will leave the station. We do not want to hack it. That is a bad idea. We will, however, go back here and get more ship encounters. It's trying to run away. Well, you're not going to manage that if we destroy that. Are you? A little worried about that, though. Yeah, if we can get that, I'm a little worried about... Okay, now you can't get away. At all. So the next thing we go for is your engines. Tootie! Indeed! There's no Tootie here. In fact, we can probably just have you leave now. Yep, that timing! 25 more scrap. Let's get here. Ooh, Federation scum! We've waited a long time for this. That you have. That you have. Right. Good call there, yes indeed. But I want to... I can't mind control. A little bit of damage. Fight it out. I'm gonna win. Excellent. There we go. Right. You go there. We're gonna board once we've dealt with that. They waited a long time. They did. Oh, there's only 2 people here now. Huh. Also, you've got no dodge. And we're boarding. Hi. You are dead. You're no longer charging because you're here. Yep, run that way, please. Don't run to piloting, because if you're there, you're charging it. Also, that's a huge amount of scrap. No store yet. No store yet. Go here. Another ship. Another fight. A very similar fight, I might add. No boarding, however. This is going pretty smoothly. I'm glad for that. Fire those. Might control you! Then everything hits. Oh dear, everything hits. And they're like, oh no! Everything has hit! They really are panicking, as they should be. Yeah, that'll make you panic also. They're just dead. And the ship's gone! Didn't even have the chance to board that time. That's okay, though. Store there! Right, we've picked the way we're going down! There's a store. Right, what's your specialty? Oxygen for 25? Great deal. It's normally a lot more. We've got level 302. Nothing here except some weaponry. What do we want? Do we want a hull smasher? For 2 power? That's arguably not as good as what we're currently using. Really not as good as what we're currently using. Also, give me one moment, I'll be right back while I think about this. If we run level 302, our Lanius and the Lanius crew can get together and have a party without some of them suffocating. You make a good point, but honestly I think I agree with you. I don't think we need anything here. I think we just need to upgrade existing systems. Yep. Well, let's get some power. Let's max out that. Get a little more of that. Get more of that. Get more of that. We got a lot of power now. That's a lot of power. We need level 3 teleport and level 3 cloning. That is a pulsar. We can go in there quite safely, though. We'll fight it. We really don't care about this. We're not even gonna fight it with our, Oh no! We don't need to dodge, because we've got level 4 shields. I mean, we could dodge, just for the fun of it. This'll take a while! I've got a while, though, game. Upgrade the battery? Yep, upgrade the battery. Upgrade, teleport. Upgrade clone bay. They've got a lot of weapon power here, because they have other weapons, as you can see. They just didn't get them active before. Oh no! Anyway. Oh no, mind control! Not a problem anymore. We're gonna be a while here. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Ah! Keep on a redeeming honk! Let's start dealing some damage, shall we? Okay, a little bit of damage. Okay, that's gone now. Engines next! Okay, actually no, get out of that. Because this ship's done! Kapow! Victory! Next upgrade. That is very important. There's a ship here. You're trying to get away. Okay. Delete that. Start shooting that, if you would. We can always escape if we need to. Oh well, they've got no more weapons. And now they can't dodge. And now they are dead. Bleh. Little more scrap. Have to go through a nebula. Or maybe not. Terrible. Let's go to a ship encounter instead. Wouldn't think these connect. That is a... Oh, that is a ship. That is a ship. Piloting. Can you flee? Do you still count as a fleet advance? No. If you flee in time before they get away, no, it doesn't. I'm going to take out the drones, honestly, right now. Actually, no, don't take out the drones. I'm not worried about the drones. Take out those. Also, this guy is tougher than normal. They're trying to run. Gotta quickly deal with this. Nope. Not gonna let you run. Also a little concerned that they might, like, try and flee. So actually I'm not gonna board this ship. This ship does not get boarded. They just get blown up. I don't want to lose my crew to, at this rate, oh, might not need to worry about losing stone. He might not! He might not, that's true. Also, one more ship with intruders on board already. Well, by all means, you can take that out. I don't actually care if you take that out. Gotta have her take out those weapons. There we go. Missiles taken out. Oh, also, you just fight each other for a bit. They're trying to escape. This is not good. Please don't escape. I'm actually not going to be doing much with this one. Okay. Fine. There we go. Nope. Don't want to accept your surrender. We're just going to blow you up. This is definitely a blow-up sort of ship. And blow it up we did. 51 scrap is still not bad. Let's get some upgrades done. We need max level doors. We need max level cloning. We need a buffer point in that. Then we'll get a point in backup battery. We have all of this, by the way, and we're still in Sector 7. Also, whoop, Got all that O2 rushing back. And just like that, everywhere that has O2, back to pretty much being full in O2. Fantastic. Okay. Jump to here. We will fend for ourselves and escape. Ooh, that's a nasty looking ship. Don't worry, battery's gonna get its thing. It'll be fine. Right. I mean, we'll do this, and then... They're gonna fight each other. Then we're gonna take out those weapons. Like so. Ooh. It's fine. You're gonna run a bit. You're gonna die. Wow, I did not dodge that. I didn't mean to not dodge that, by the way. I didn't mean to not dodge. Huh! Huh! Intriguing! I mean, I'm gonna say yes because it's a decent amount of scrap. I mean, if I get another store, that's something to consider. Huh. Upgrade backup battery. It's not likely I'm going to be able to get the power, but we'll see. We'll see. We need to plan as if we're not going to. Hi, dangerous ship. How are you? Answer is you're quite dangerous. You're quite dangerous. I'm enjoying our 35 drones that we literally cannot use. I mean, that's what they're there for, to not be used. By the way, they can't dodge anymore. This ship is done. This ship is done. Look, even if we could liquidate the drones and missiles for scrap recovery rate, that would be enough. Well, do we really need to? Better than 52 missiles we can't even use with dominoes. I mean, that's true. We can't use them at all. Also, please leave. You've done all you can. Not much more we need to do. We'll just let those pretend to fire at us. Oh, look, they got their weapons back. Oh, never mind. So, 51. We will fend for ourselves. Oh dear, that ship. That ship is 17 flavors of not fun. Ugh. Okay. Okay. To wait a little while. You two can fight that. Level 202 means everything's fine. Right. Yo, look, if we use them as ammo, they would be depleted. That's true. Next thing we do. Go. Who's dying? You're dying. Hang on. It's back! A border story. They are hacking my doors. This is a problem. That drone is being a problem. That's okay. What are we using? It's not scrap either. We're using... We're not boarding this ship, by the way. There is no reason to board it. Absolutely not. Honestly, the glaive beam's neat. But I don't feel like using it's a smart idea. I don't feel like using the glaive beam's a smart idea because we're a very fast-firing ship. But I think we should be using that to our advantage. Get a repair. Change more scrap. Power drain is also a thing to consider. Flagship. We're gonna go here before the rebels can get to it and get more scrap. Hi, ship! That's a scary ship. It's got borders, by the way. Just so you know. Weapons, however, not that worrying. Let's get those shields. Cloak that. Could you imagine how horrible the game would be if you didn't heal after each jump? I mean, it would be practically unusable if that were the case. Also, get you out of there for a moment. Gone. 49 scrap. Go to here. Repair. Go to here. We are totally surrounded. We have 268 scrap. We could have the glaive beam. If we spent all of our power, we could have the glaive beam. Could and should are two different things. Yeah, I honestly think we'll be better served not having the glaive beam. We max piloting. We put a point in that. We put a buffer point in weapons. We also make mind control scary. We don't need to upgrade Cloak. Not yet. We'll upgrade Cloak for Phase 2. Phase 2 will upgrade Cloak. Phase 1, we're not upgrading Cloak. Okay, what we need to do is actually this. This is scary. This is a scary weapon setup. We're not going to be able to deal much damage to them to start with, but I have a feeling we might be okay. Let's wait. Okay! Hi, Flagship! Many a time we have fought you. What are you hacking? Oh, that's bad! That's a bad one. Board anyway. What it'll do is it'll force us back. Indeed, we go after hacking. We do level 3 mind control on you. Right, hacking is off. We can take this out. Sort of. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Cloak. Okay, we took that out. That teleports us back forcibly. And you apparently... It teleported you back. I mean, that wasn't intentional. We stole their pilot. I mean, cool. Not my intention. Bored anyway. We could have ducked all their crew this way. I'd rather not. Go back to your stations for now. No! Okay, you're fine. I mean, you know what? It's funny. It's funny that it works. If you want to stand in O2, that's where you normally like standing. Okay, not good enough. Actually, what am I doing? Let's do it like this now. Oh, I can't. How to get a crew kill? Have the enemy just hand it to us. I mean, if it works. I just need to deal a little bit of damage to this. There we go. Right. Now, that's that. Go back to your stations, please. Okay. Wait for that to abate. Deal with the hacking. Once this is dealt with. There we go. Right. Board now. I'm trying to wipe out all but one of their crew. Trust me, I'm trying. Right, while they're doing that, we can destroy this. Okay. Slowly but surely. No. You're gonna start fighting there. Good. We only have 2 points left on that hub. Okay, here they come. Get ready. Get ready, they're coming. This is an interesting way of dealing with this. Okay, go in there, please. It keeps happening, yeah, because they're mind-controlled, they're counted as allies. And because they're counted as allies, they're forced back over when the hack happens. So this is a really interesting way of dealing with this. We can also do it with like a level 1 hack. So whenever they activate their hacking on my teleport, I grab one of their people, they then get teleported over, and then we kill them. Like so. This was probably not how they intended this to be used, but it's working. It's absolutely working. Hacking our teleporter is the worst. Hacking our teleporter is awesome. It was bad when we were trying to take out their systems by fighting them. It was amazing after we took out their systems and we could just kill them like this. I mean, it's also giving G-Volt and Shadow Derpy some good experience here. But I'm gonna swap things over now because I'm getting a little badly hurt. So you go there. You're our shield. Okay, we're gonna mind control you. You're gonna get teleported over. Gotta love loopholes. Let's just preemptively drain the boarding phase. That's what I always try to do. If I can preemptively drain the boarding phase becomes trivial. You're gonna go there. You're gonna fight him. You're gonna fight Gumpo. Yeah, we can save. Yeah, we're gonna save the laser guy. That's the thing we're absolutely gonna do. Okay, can't bring someone else over yet. Also, there are only 2 people we can bring over. You're a little weak. Sorry. Sorry. We need you to be at full health. Okay. Mind control you. Emptying the crew on the first phase is honestly the best thing you can do. Like, without a doubt. You're low on HP. 3D prints new mantis. Oh, you're standing there, are you? Alright, you want to stand there? Oh, now you're standing there. Okay. We got one more person we can get out. Here we go. And there that goes. Right, one more person. Just gotta wait. Yeah, your health's low, but we're not doing anything with your health. Just wait. For you. For Jose. Right now, this is Ekman. We know that's not their real name. Come on board! Where are you gonna stand? Probably in sensors. Till I stand here, whereupon you'll then move to somewhere else. There you go. Huh? Where did everyone else go? I don't know. Now you're gonna go to O2. Can do that. Such a fun strategy to... Yeah, it's... We're not exactly liberating them here, we're luring them over with their own shenanigans and then killing them. You know what else this means? When we take out this weapon and this weapon with teleporting, we can then just board their ship and destroy their drone control. Everyone back to their places, because everyone is dead. There is only one person left on board the ship that we have to worry about, and that is the laser guy. And we're actually going to do phase 1 with just 2 flak guns and 2 heavy lasers. Need to worry about the laser guy since when? Always need to worry about laser guy. Also, I said I was going to upgrade something. Cloaking. We need another buffer point in cloaking. Okay! That was phase 1. We took no damage. We sit here and we wait. We need this time for our crew to regain health. Phase 2 is going to be a nail biter. You teleport over there immediately. Start taking out that. You two, level 202. We don't need any mind control anymore, so that all goes there. And level 2 there. Where are you going? Into there! Right, help out. Stop, you're in the right place. First thing we need to do is take out this. Because they can't fix it. If we chase them to a rebel-controlled sector, They will probably want us to send no. They'll still, if we pursue them wherever the flagship is, that's who we fight. Why board when you can just flak? Because boarding is more certain? We don't have to deal with their shields if we board. Also, get off ship. Also deal with that. Because they can't fix that. Like, that is the only boarding drone they're gonna send. Also, we're boarding again. Let's take out this weapon. And we're then going to take out these completely. If we can. Yep, now they have no more of that. Also, their O2 is so high, they can't actually deal with that. Oh dear. This might be a little bit awkward. Come on, come on, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Good. Okay. Think we've got this phase. Shields are going down. Deal with them. There we go! Phase 2! We don't want to watch them burn, because we don't want O2 to fall. If O2 falls, we're in trouble. And we don't actually have to worry about following them, because they've got no one to board. This time, we want level 1 cloaking, and we want this. No, we don't want the fire to deal damage, we don't want it to spread. We don't want it to take out O2. This time as well, we don't have to worry about Zoltan's shield bypass. Also, Glaive Beam just sat there, doing nothing. Also, we do that. We might as well keep it there, honestly. We can counter mind control. We can counter it anyway, because they're mind controlling our person. Also, somebody before said that you can't use mind control with the Zoltan shield bypass. I'm not sure you still can, but it definitely tells you to allow crew bomb teleportation. Oh yeah, and mind control. You're right. The person that said last Wednesday there was mind control, I apologise. You are right. Mind control will work through the Zoltan shield. Not that it's going to matter. Right, you're mind controlling that person? No. That was you. Well, sorry, Mr. Dark, I was wrong. Right, take this out. In fact, we just start auto-firing for the moment. Mind control laser guy, he'll just start damaging the thing right now. We don't want to do anything with him. He is our insurance against that. Because we're damaging this, we might get away with... No. We need to let these missiles go through. Do we? Do we? No. We're not gonna. They're gonna go... They're gonna fly by. I didn't put level 3 cloak on though. Because I'm a fool. That's gone. Still took no damage. Still took no damage. Just keep auto firing. Stop though. That's something we must do. They're coming with us. Lagarde? Well done. Laser guy, save me! Don't worry. I gotcha. Lanius cruiser victory. No damage flagship. The O2 Bandits! They took your breath away, did they not? I was waiting the whole run to say that joke. The whole run! The first flawless flagship. And we did it with 2 flak guns and 2 heavy lasers. We had a glaive beam in storage that we didn't use. Now the important question. Stats. We do have to look at those stats, don't we? Let's have a look. New high score. Oh, Old Dragon is safe! He's safe! He's safe! Well done, Old Dragon! And then they gave it back to that one rebel. They could... Oh! He's okay! He's not been dethroned! Old Dragon with his 42 combat kills. New high score by 6 whole points, yep. The finally has been ousted, and the finally only ousted SS No Shields by 40 points. So look, 40 points. So here, 40 points, 6 points. So there's 46 points. Oh no, 206. Yeah. Sorry, Cav. There's a 4 there instead of a 2. Contessa celebrates. Yay! It's okay, it's late. I forgive you. It's late. Math is a thing that gets... Although, we did get some records. 2,286 scrap collected and 52 ships defeated. Snuck on board to save his record. Sabotage! Oh, yes. And that's without scrap recovery. Yeah, imagine if we'd have had a scrap recovery arm. Imagine if we'd have had that. We could have got, but we wisely didn't. Instead, we had Fun fact, we never needed the DNA backup. What was that one achievement we got during the run? Warlord. 1,000 ships across all playthroughs. We have all the general progression achievements. We don't have Don't Fire a Shot, use an offensive drone or teleport until Sector 5. We don't have Get to Sector 5 with no system reactor upgrades. And no Get to Sector 8 without buying at a store. We also don't have astronomically low odds, boarding objective successful, and they never saw it coming. Use a weapon pre-igniter to destroy an enemy ship in one volley before they can fire a single shot. Could do that with a glaive beam. Kiko wins Voice Victory. Something else. Nice work. Wonder what trophies you're going to unlock. I don't know. Who knew Murder Hobo was such a good strategy? It's a really good strategy in this game. So, next Wednesday, we have a lot of choices. For we have completed the game with every A ship. We've completed the game with every B ship. But the C ships... they all ask you interesting questions. They ask you, how would the Kestrel be if it had an interesting arrangement of weapons, no missiles, and a Lanius crew member? It asks you, what would the stealth ship be like if it didn't have cloaking or shields? What would the NG ship be like if it had a defense scrambler and hacking? What would the rock ship be like if it had a crystal crew member as standard, the only ship in the game that starts with a crystal crew member that isn't a crystal ship, and a crystal weapon? What if it was a slug ship that had hacking and mind control as standard? Yeah, those horizontal rooms are odd. What if it was a mantis boarding ship that kind of does something but has a really odd crew complement and sort of doesn't work? What if it was a Federation cruiser but terrible? Really, really terrible. A Federation cruiser that's bad at boarding, doesn't start with any weapons, and doesn't have an artillery beam, and instead has an artillery flak gun. It's a flak 2 that takes 50 seconds to charge. But what if it was the Zoltan Sea? What if it was the Zoltan Sea that was powered by 4 Zoltans and a backup battery too, because you start with 2 power. What if I told you you need to activate backup battery for every single fight and hope that your charge ion and beam drone can deal enough damage to take out the ship before backup battery fails, otherwise you die? What if I told you that this has terrible venting, and you are terrible in combat on a boarding attack, and awful at dealing with fires? But what if I told you that if you can get past the early game in this ship, this is one of the strongest ships in the game? Like, getting through the early game and the mid game is terrible, but if you get to the late game, those 4 Zoltans give you 4 extra power. They give you a permanent backup battery too. On top of a backup battery too. You could have a permanently ioned level 1 shield. You could have a permanently ioned level 2 shield. Yeah, Force-free Zoltan is mighty, if you can make them live. If you can make them live. Yeah, you need that Zoltan shield. That Zoltan shield is the only thing that keeps you alive on this ship. Because you don't even get a weapon that deals damage. You get a drone that deals damage. Yeah. Yeah, this ship does pretty well with a fire beam. It took me a lot of effort on my non-stream runs to get a victory with this ship. And when I got a victory, ooh, the fire beam. Yeah, boarding can destroy this ship. Zoltans are terrible at fighting boarding, and if the clone bay gets knocked out, you're dead. Game over. Yeah, this ship. Who wants to bet we're not going to be doing this one first? Then there's DJ Birdman with 16 months, 14-month streak. It's been a good 16 months. Let's have some more. Well, I highly hope there'll be many more. Thank you so very much, Birdman. Thank you. You are so kind. So next Wednesday, we have the start of the C variant ships to look forward to. And you know what? I'll actually next week let you pick. Next week, I will let you pick which one we do. Out of a selection of 4. Not all 8, out of a selection of 4. Because we're not having these 2 in the vote. No. Like maybe Kestrel A, Roxy, no, Kestrel C, NGC, Slug C, and Roxy. Like these 4. Now, an 8-way vote gets a bit silly as well, because you don't tend to have a clear winner. Yes, you shall, and if not, indeed, happy holidays. I mean, I'll be streaming tomorrow, but thank you all ever so much for being here. Saving the worst for last? Oh, yes. People are like, oh, you're nearly done, and I'm like, ooh, we have the Zoltan C and the Fed C still to do. We are not nearly done. That is a big if, yep. Big if. But thank you all ever so much, everyone. Like, seriously, thank you. You are all absolutely amazing. And there are a couple of things, of course, I want to talk about before we conclude. But with streaming luck, that may just be one run. It won't be. Not this ship. It took me ages to get the NGA. You expect me to get the Zoltan C in one go? You! FTL, oh dear. Thank you all. You have a lot more faith in me than I have faith in me if you think I can do this in one run. But anyway, thank you all ever so much for being here. It was fantastic having you here for a run that went very smoothly. I did say that this ship has some power, and oh my, does it have some power. There are, of course, a couple of things you need to talk about before we conclude, like for instance, as always, the Threndium Dusseldom. You can check out that link there. And also, Errant Hope, which, coming out soon. Soon, TM, and I mean soon, TM. There's also my Discord, where you can join to become part of a large-time community that I'm often a part of. There's tons of places to talk about things, tons of emotes based on Let's Plays and streams past and present, and the fact that if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you're subbed to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, and that is fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? My Patreon! There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. Nothing hidden behind paywalls, but this is my full-time job, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that adds up to make this, there's quite a lot of things in this quite time-consuming. What kind of things? Well, the editing and compression of Let's Play videos, for one, which takes a lot longer than the recording process, the uploading of said videos, the writing of video and playlist descriptions, and thank you, Dark Jade. Hope you rest well as well. There's also comment moderation, test recordings and test streams, and troubleshooting for when things go horribly wrong. Then there is the fact that if you do pledge to me, you not only get a different coloured name on Discord to show that you do, and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs when the opportunity arises. There hasn't been many opportunities for that recently because the two games that were voted for, Krondor and Covert Action, have been long runners, but there will be chances. Oh, don't worry, there will be. Then there is my YouTube channel, where you can check out all my past content, from the most recent videos that went up today, all the way back to the first ever video I put up nearly 14 years ago. At the end of next month, it'll be 14 years, and that is just ridiculous when you think about it. I've been doing this for ages. This is a sizable part of my life. If you want to raise suggestions, Stumped Gamers are doing Minecraft, but your call there, I mean, we could do it. Why not? Let us raid those people, shall we? Let us raid them. Those people that do sub to me, by the way, and get me one step closer to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, get us closer to a playthrough, a replay of Terror for the Deep, and a replay stream of Wizards and Warriors 2 Ironsword. And if we get to 500 Twitch sub points, we are at, let's see, 331 right now, so 169 to go. If we get there, that is, indeed, Dark Jade. It's, flown by a lot faster than I thought it would. It's both worrying and comforting. But mostly worrying. If we get to 500 Twitch sub points, that'll be a playthrough of, it's a replay of, not replay, a playthrough of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. A game I've never played before, which would be absolutely fantastic. There's also my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of other things, like me saying hi and talking about terrible marketing emails I get, or a picture of me double-sleeving 2 One With Nothing foil Magic the Gathering cards, which some people probably looked at and went, "But why?" And I went, "But I put that in my deck." And they went, "But why?" And also Animal Crossing tweets, because, you know, we all like a bit of Animal Crossing, don't we? Well, I hope you do, because there's a lot of it there. And finally, I need to thank all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic. Hey, Kiko. Field chapters changed from 30 to... Whoa! That was scary, Cav. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Also, that's awesome, but you're also scaring me. But thank you. Cav has been working tirelessly for months now to get my novel into a position where it can be published. So, it's another thing to not be able to thank Cav about with Sesame Seeds, because it's way too expensive. But trust me, I greatly appreciate it. So very much. And I appreciate all of you, because you make it so this could be my full-time job. You make this possible, and you are all absolutely fantastic. I could not do this without you. Thank you all so very much. Thank you. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, last stream of the week, 2 PM GMT start, Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's the one where we're gonna say hi to Stinky. So, make sure you're there if you want to see Stinky, because, Stinky be awesome. And also called Stinky. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later, and remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone's nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. and I hope you do too. Later.